Welcome back, everyone. We are looking at GRT USD on a weekly time frame. It was a request from one of our other buddies, and I've never looked at this asset before, so I'm going to just quickly draw our levels of support and resistance. I'm going to start with our Fibonacci on a weekly so we can use it as a guide for the other time frames for supports and resistance. And as you can see right off on the weekly, this asset is back into its original ICO price, basically. So this is a very, very good time to enter this asset with a very tight stop loss in case it does break these lows. And you can basically say that this is as cheap as this asset's going to get on this retracement level, other than making a new low. If it makes a new low, then obviously we don't know how low it can go. But if this is a bullish retracement and it's making this little bull flag in a sense, the consolidation is almost at the end on a weekly, and we should be testing some upside. And you can already see the selling pressure subsided, and on a weekly, we are starting our retracement to the upside with the buying beginning. Our first level of resistance on the weekly to the upside is 46 cents, 47 cents. And then after we can take that 47-cent area out, we have 52 cents. And that's the last high. After breaking the 52 cents, we can just shoot for the 70-cent, 71-cent area, which is the 55 EMA on a weekly. Now, this was going to take a few weeks to play out, but as long as we don't make a new low under 30 cents, 30 and a half cents, the path to least resistance should be to the upside due to the fact that we are finding a sideways consolidation after a strong weekly sell-off. Going to the daily, looking at the daily of this asset, we already claimed the 21 EMA, so that's healthy, and we are testing into the top of the Bollinger Band and the 55 EMA. We should expect some resistance coming in over here. So right now, the level to be wary of is 40 cents. A weekly or a daily close above 40 cents and opening and closing above it, we can start assuming that the next level of resistance is going to be 44 and a half cents. And then after that, we have the 200 at 55 cents. But as long as we can hold this level here today and keep the buy volume strong, we can assume that we can try again to the top side tomorrow. But if we do close under this 55 EMA today, we can say, hey, this selling off this wick is a little bit of resistance to the upside, but we should consolidate along the 21 and the 55 before we attempt the next to the top side. Losing the 21 is when you should start having a little bit of caution. And going under 36 and a half cent, you should start considering where you want to have your stop loss. So this would be another level right here at around 32 and a half. Being under 32 and a half, you have a lot of room to the downside. The next level of support you have is at around 24 cents. So maybe you can wait for a consolidation over here before you look for the path to the upside. And that's only if we lose 32 and a half. As long as 32 and a half is held, we can assume that the price will just find some sideways consolidation and go back to the top side, maybe find some resistance at the 21 at 36 and a half, and then we can look to retest the 40-cent range. So keep that in mind. We do see a little bit of resistance right now. As long as the resistance goes sideways and not under the 34-cent area, the path to the upside is more likely. Going to the 4-hour, I'm going to actually remove these. Going to the 4-hour, we'll have a little bit more of a zoomed in view. And we can see that this is a very good stance. We are above all EMAs and we are finding resistance at the top of the Bollinger Band, which is to be expected, but we are trying to find some support on this 200. So this 200 is the line on the sand. Under 38 and a half cents, we can look for a consolidation to the 21, which is around 37 cents. But if we can hold this 38 and a half cents, there's no need for us to go down to consolidate. These EMAs will come up to us and give us support under the 200 for a higher path to the upside. So what I'm saying is, as long as we can hold sideways at this level here, these EMAs will come in to us as we close 4-hour candles here. And then this price can find some consolidation sideways and then try again to break this high. This is the only resistance we have right now to the upside is this 40 cents and a half, 40 and a half cents. We should probably grind up against that very, very soon, as long as this sell volume can slow down. If sell volume continues to go up as we're breaking into this Bollinger Band, then yes, we're going to consolidate to the downside. Once the sell volume starts declining, we can have a buy volume increase to break us up to the top side. So the consolidation to the 21 seems very likely. It doesn't even need to go to the 21. Maybe you can consolidate onto the 100 at 37 cents. But just keep that in mind that yes, we are in for a little bit of resistance. Losing 30 and a half cents, we can look for some consolidation around 37 cents and then look for another try to the upside to break the 40 and a half cent mark to make even higher retracements to these other levels that we had marked up. I think the next level would be around 45 and a half. So keep that in mind for GRT. Everything looks good, but just be wary for the retracement to the downside. But as long as the sell volume slows down, you can find an area to accumulate this to the upside, because on a weekly level, GRT does look very, very healthy to say that the retracement to the downside is completed. All right, guys, that's it for GRT. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments in the section below for any questions or concerns. Don't forget to press the bell button for notifications also, so you get real-time updates as they come out. If there's anything else you would like me to cover, please just let me know and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. Have a great day, guys, and trade safe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.